Yippee yay. We are on YouTube. What it do, what it do, what it do. I am back for another live stream just for a few minutes because I got to head out in a few minutes. So I'm going to make this as quick but as smooth as possible because y'all know what I do. I keep it real. It's your boy Real Lil, and I'm here to talk some boxing right now. So before I get into anything, I need y'all listeners to subscribe to the channel because we are getting up there. I'm starting to see improvements in the analytics and all that stuff. So I just want to thank y'all for subscribing to my channel and making me a part of your daily routine. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. God bless you all that like the video, watch the video, comment. God bless you all. Trust me, I don't take none of these things for granted at all because this is something that I really want to do in my life. I'm working hard, 2 radio shows a week, different media platforms. So I'm trying. So I give a shout out to all y'all. But nevertheless, I'm gonna talk some Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, as it is said that these cats are going to be fighting, and the fight will take place either April 27th or May 18th in the Barclays Center. Shout out to Brooklyn. You know where that's where I'm from, y'all. So I'm happy. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy that this is happening. And I'm happy that this is happening in Brooklyn. All right, because that's where I wanted the first fight to take place, but it didn't happen. So the fact that it's coming to the Barclays Center, which I call the new mecca of boxing now, because we have all these fights at the Barclays Center. So it's a good thing, and I'm happy that these cats are not playing games, unlike some other boxers out there that I will name later on in this live. They ready to get it going. Listen, I have tremendous respect for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. They put on a great first fight, a fight that I thought Fury won. Still maintain that up to this day. But, at the end of the day, he got robbed, and it is what it is. So now, it's time for part 2. All right? So this is what I want to bring up now. These are the points I want to bring up. Because obviously, this is going to be the second fight. A lot of adjustments is going to be done. Who I think had the edge in this second fight, I would probably lean more to Wilder. Even though Wilder got outboxed in the first fight, he got taken to school. This brother got taken to class. Ding, ding, ding. The class is now in session. Let me give you a lesson, and let me give you my blessings with these punch from every direction. Okay? Even though, all right, he got taken to class. Wilder, you saw Wilder's fight with Bermane Stiverne, in which that fight went the distance. Prior to Fury, that was the only fight that went the distance. And when they fought again, Wilder knocked him out. So I believe in this fight, Wilder will know that, listen, I can't be doing what I did in the first fight. I can't be aiming for the knockout, all right, instead of boxing. Because that's what Deontay Wilder does. All right, he ready to knock you out. All right, he's throwing helicopter punches at you. All right, helicopter. He's throwing them punches at you, and he wants to knock you out because he knows that's where his power is. He knows that's what makes him a boxer. All right, because honestly, I don't want to criticize the guy, but the brother, he really can't box like that. All right, he got taken to school with Ortiz. He got taken to school with Fury, but to his credit, he's the most powerful puncher in the world. And that could account for a lot of his deficiencies. So I believe in a rematch, I think it favors Wilder more because I think he will be more prepared. If I'm his trainers, I'm telling this cat, listen, box the guy, work your way to your knockout, set up your knockout. Don't start just throwing helicopter punches and expect to, get Fury knocked out because Fury is swift. Fury is big. Fury can move from side to side. Even though the guy is big, he can move. This guy can move. You're not going to knock him out easily. And the only reason why Wilder got those 2 knockouts in the fight was because Fury was playing some lazy, like he was being lazy at that point. At that point, he was getting a little cocky probably, and he just let it slip. He just kind of got it slip. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like. Yeah, and you got to be on your P's and Q's when you're fighting Wilder. You can't, take a breathe or take a breath. Otherwise, you're going to get knocked out, and that might be your last breath. So, listen, in this fight, I think it favors Wilder more. I'm not saying I think Wilder's going to win. I'm just saying from a I view, a couple months before I made my prediction before the fight, who I think got the advantage. That doesn't mean who I think gonna win. So don't think that I'm saying Wilder's gonna win this fight. But I think he has the advantage, and I think it favors him in the second fight simply because, Wilder, he got taken to school. Hopefully he does the research. It's almost like you getting left back. He got left back. He got taken to school and he got left back. Let's see if he knows how to get promoted to the next daggone grade, because he gonna have to do a lot of research. He gonna have to watch a lot of film, a lot of boxing tapes, and see where he went wrong. Because even Wilder admitted to the folks, admitted to the public that he went against the grain. He had a game plan going in the fight, and he did not live up to the game plan. Once he saw how much people was in the stadium, once he saw that the lights was on him, the lights shined upon him, he did not show up. So will he show up this time? Will Wilder put the pedal to the metal and beat Fury? I think he probably will, maybe make those adjustments. But if he comes out the same way he came in part one of that fight, he will lose. He will lose. See, with Fury don't got a lot of punching power like Wilder do. He doesn't. But he's technical. He's swift. All right? He can let his hands go. He can box you. He's a boxer. He's a definition of a boxer. Wilder's a definition of a knockout artist. So this is a boxing match. So the boxing match is going to favor the boxer, not the knockout artist, unless the knockout artist set up his knockout. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm happy that this part 2 is coming. I'm making this a very short live because I got somewhere to go. I got to get some groceries and stuff like that. But April 27th or May 18th. And listen, man, I'm from Brooklyn. Right now, I'm away at college right now, so I'm doing these lives in my dorm room as we speak. I will be back in town. If it's April 27th, I will be back in the city to watch the fight. I want to go to this. I want to go to this. I want to be there. Sign me up. Whoever got tickets, let me know. Let me know. I'm with it. I'm going. If it's May 18th, the better, because I'll be back home for good in the city, for my summer. So I'll definitely be there May 18th. For, you could bet on that. I'm getting me tickets, man. I'm getting me tickets to see this fight because part 1 was amazing. Part 1 was a classic. Part 1 was everything that I wanted to see in a fight of that magnitude. Listen, real quickly here, I want to reflect on Anthony Joshua's bum ass, right? Listen, I'm sick and tired of that clown. I'm sick and tired of that ant. I'm sick and tired of that coward. That dude is cheating his way to the top. He doesn't want to fight, all right? You cannot be called the best heavyweight fighter in the world and not fight. And choose to duck dudes, all right? What are you doing? All right, he sent BS offers to Wilder. He sent BS offers to Fury. He sent BS offers to Dillian Whyte. How the hell you give Dillian Whyte a contract less than what you gave him in the first fight when y'all fought? How? How? When this guy, Dillian Whyte, has improved his stock. How? I just don't understand it. How the hell are you giving Deontay Wilder $15 million, all right, to fight you when Deontay Wilder is a top 3 heavyweight in the world? $15 million? Are you kidding me? I mean, in my eyes, $15 million is a lot because, I don't get that much money. But for him, that's slavery money. That's slavery money. So these cats, Eddie Hearn, whatever, they playing too cute for me. Listen, one thing America don't negotiate with, well, so they say, is terrorists. And one thing I don't negotiate with is con artists. And that's what the hell Eddie Hearn, all right, and Anthony Joshua is. They con artists, all right? I don't negotiate with them. And I'm pretty sure that Fury, though, they don't want to. Frank Warren and Fury, they already said it. I'm not negotiating with these cats no more. These cats is playing games. Deontay Wilder don't even want to answer phone calls. It's not because Deontay Wilder is scared. It's because they damn know well and sure, clear as day, that Anthony Joshua don't want this fight. So listen, if you're an Anthony Joshua fan right now, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you who to be a fan of. We are sports fans. We are boxing fanatics. We have our guys that we look up to. We have our guys where we just throw stuff under the rug because that's our guy. And we act like we don't see certain things. But if you're an Anthony Joshua fan, Ask yourself, is that your God? Is that your king? Is that your boxer? All right, a guy that's playing duck, duck, goose. All right, is that your man? Ask yourself that, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself that. Because listen, Wilder and Fury ain't playing. They want to be known as the best world heavyweight fighter in the world. And as far as I'm concerned, ladies and gentlemen, hey, whoever win this fight, whether it's in April 27th or May 18th, now that's the best world heavyweight fighter in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. I got some projects coming up. I got a radio show that I've been doing for the last couple of years now. We just recently moved up back to college, so I'm gonna bring the college version of the radio show until I come back to S Street Media, my media company back in the city in May. So I'm gonna be doing my work. I'm gonna be putting out videos, clips, and my radio shows. I also have another radio show coming up called In the Huddle with Kenny C and Lil. That's a brand new show that will be starting the week of the Super Bowl. And listen, man, you know what I do. I got work ethic. You don't even need it. Listen, I got to worry about me. I ain't scared of no challenges. I'm not Anthony Joshua. Oh, my gosh. One love, ladies and gentlemen. One love.